Alright, let's start this video near the Christmas tree. Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. I meant to film a final holiday home tour many weeks ago now, and then I just got caught up in all the Christmas festivities and completely forgot. It's now the day before Christmas and I'm filming this video a little late, but you know, Kylie Jenner just posted hers, so I figure if she can post this late, so can I. I did not actually just compare myself to Kylie Jenner, but if you are curious about her Christmas decorations, I did just see that she put a video up on YouTube. However, I'm hoping that because you've clicked on this video, you're okay with this being very, very late. And I like to just have these as a bit of a memory keeper so I can see year on year how I decorate for Christmas and be able to look back on it and potentially get ideas for this time next year when I'm decorating all again. So, with all that being said, let's get into my holiday home tour. I'm gonna go through room by room and show you everything. I'm not gonna point out exactly where everything is, so if you do have any questions about anything I show at all in my apartment, definitely leave them in the comments and I will respond and give you links if I can. Alright, the beginning seems to be the best place to start, and in this case the beginning is my front door. I have my wreath on the inside, which I actually think is a great tip because you actually get to enjoy it. You could have one on the outside as well, but I have my one on the inside so I can actually see it. And I really like to use the vertical space in my apartment, so you'll see I've hung a lot of bits and pieces, and that way I can get as many decorations as possible without taking up too much space, since I do have a small space that I'm living in. If we pan around, I'll give you a little overview of the space. As you can see, it is open plan living. I've stuck to the reds and berry tones, and then I've accented with white, black and gold, because those are the tones that I actually have in my day-to-day furniture and decor, and that means that everything goes together with the bits and pieces that I already have, and it just creates a cohesive color palette overall. If we look over here to my desk area, I of course have done this up for Christmas. I put away a bunch of my normal decor so that the Christmas decorations did have some space, but I have integrated some bits and pieces. A lot of this stuff I already had from last year, but a couple of new bits you might spot are these little black metal reindeers, which are only $4 from Kmart. A great buy. I have a couple of those here, and I also have one in my bedroom. I also did pick up a couple, or a set of three, new bottle brush trees. These were from TK Maxx. These are from last year and these are from this year. I have them spread out. They tonally match my old ones, and I really do love a good bottle brush tree. I've left out my photos because of course Christmas is about family. These are some Polaroids that I have from a Christmas a few years back, and another one of those bottle brush trees. And then you'll see that I have a little faux fur pillow down the bottom there that matches the faux fur rug that I have over there. I like to make things tie as much as possible. And then I have a new throw that I picked up from H&M Home this year. This I'd spotted early on in the season, and it was $35 and I'd left it. And then just before I finished up work, I noticed that it had gone on clearance and it was down to $15. So of course I snatched it. It's an absolute bargain. I would definitely recommend H&M Home for Christmas throws and cushions and decorations. I'll show you some more in a second, but check them out now because a lot of things are on clearance and they are great prices, and just, I love stroking that. We come back around here. I do have some decorations in my dining area or on my table. I love this little setup that I've created, all things that I already had from previous years, but again, I've tried to tie this together with other parts. So you'll see that these little stems here from Habitania actually do match the wreath that I have on the wall over here. We'll go there in a second, but first we have to look at the bar cart. I love a good decorated bar cart, and I've popped in a few bits and pieces that I already had from previous years, TK Maxx trees, and then this new little tree that I have from Target this year, and of course lots of real pine cones because I love me a pine cone. If we circle back into the kitchen, you will see that I have my Bath & Body Works Twisted Peppermint candle burning. My house smells like candy canes right now. I also have some winter candy apple soap, and then my new gnome tea towels from TK Maxx this year. I have two of them out. You can see I've got another one hanging over here. And of course I kept that gnome motif going with my new gnome cookie jar. Absolutely love that one. One of my favorite new buys. And then I have just some other bits and pieces, and then of course my advent calendar. I've got one more day to open. Right, if we move into the living space, you'll see that again I have some greenery hanging up over both of my doors into my bedroom and also the guest bedroom. This was from last year, and of course I had to put it up again this year because I just love it. It matches my wreath on my door as well, and then ties into some other greenery bits that I have here. I love the way that my media stand turned out. It's one of my favorite areas. Of course, I've got a fireplace running for you guys, but pretty much everything you can see here is from TK Maxx except for these new little ornaments that I picked up from Target this year and have just added to my stockings. Love, love, love this. And as you can see, I've gone with gold because I do have gold in my furniture, both there and also in my little coffee table here. On my coffee table, I kept it really simple because I still want it to be functional, but I have a little cloche and some ornaments that I had from H&M Home last year and added some pine cones. And then you can see my arrangement of Christmas cushions. These were all from H&M Home last year, bar this white one and this white one, which are both usually like on my lounge year round, and they're from TK Maxx. Got another wreath, more hanging. I can't stress that hanging 3M command hooks are your friend, and they really make a big impact, particularly if you have a small space, and it's great you can just take them down after the season is over. My new little Merry and Bright cushion, and I've got a little Santa hat just hanging out there on my West Elm seat. Of course, we have my tree, my pride and joy. I do have a video where I share exactly how I decorated this. I realize that it's kind of hard to see because I am backlit, so I'm gonna move around over here. I do absolutely love the way that it turned out. Pretty much all my ornaments were from last year or previous years. Same with my picks. I did pick up some new berry picks here that you can see with the pine cones. And I did give myself the opportunity to buy a couple of special new ornaments. So I have these here, this little fluffy hot cocoa. I make peppermint hot chocolate every year with candy canes, so I thought that they were really sweet. I got 2 of those in a set from TK Maxx. And then I was gonna limit myself to that, but they did have some decorations go on clearance when I was walking through the other day, so I also picked up from TK Maxx this set of little bottle brush reindeers. I couldn't resist. They're handmade and I just thought they were absolutely stunning. So I have one there and another one hanging out somewhere. Oh, there it is, just there. I think they're absolutely adorable. All my other decorations, the baubles and a lot of these are from H&M Home, these little stars. And then I do also have some baubles from Kmart from last year. These picks are Kmart. And then I have my Marks and Spencer reflective gold stars here, which are just beautiful. I just love my tree. Hey Google, turn on the Christmas tree. And of course I had to set up my Google to be able to turn on my Christmas tree. Apologies for any of you who I've just set off your Google Assistant. But there we are, you can see it all lit up. Another new addition is this adorable little Santa from TK Maxx. I'd seen him so many times and he just looked so jolly that one day I was just walking through and I was like, he's still here, I need to buy him. I couldn't resist. If we could all be this jolly at Christmas time, I think the world would be a better place. I think he's supposed to be a doorstop potentially. He does have sort of sand in the bottom, but it's just hanging out there next to my Christmas tree. Very jolly and sweet. My tree collar is from Kmart from last year, but it doesn't quite fit, so I have used a faux fur throw from H&M that I've kind of tied together, and I think it looks quite nicely. It hides the gap and just adds a little bit of a rustic feel to the tree. You could use a rug the whole way around or a throw blanket, but I didn't quite love the way it looked and this was a little bit small for that, so tying them two together I think works really well. I do have one of my favorite Christmas mugs sitting out here. I have used some Christmas mugs in my decorations. I think I forgot to show them. If we pop back over to the kitchen, you can see that there's some sitting here from TK Maxx on top of my fridge. And then I have another one of these really beautiful hand painted ones from TK Maxx, again, just hanging out in my little tea coffee kettle area. I've just shut the blinds to give you another look with the lights on. Hopefully this will be a little bit easier to see, but I've got to say, I really do love how this space turned out. It's got to be like my favorite Christmas decorations that I have ever done. I did add a touch of Christmas to the guest bedroom. I have an old TK Maxx Christmas tree there and some old Christmas cushions just hanging out on the guest bed or the day bed. I did also want to quickly show you the mess that's in here, because I know a lot of these videos, they seem really perfect and everybody's home tour is all super neat and clean. Just so you know that behind the camera somewhere there is a dumping zone that is a mess, and that is mine. We'll just shut that door. Speaking of guest spaces, I did also decorate my guest bathroom just with a little touch of Christmas. I have some Christmas towels, a twisted peppermint soap from Bath & Body Works, and then a candle and a few bits and pieces over here, some greenery, a new tree that I got from TK Maxx this year, and then some pine cones and baubles in a vase that I already had. I really like the way that that all looks together. Really festive for when people come over or when I just happen to use this bathroom. And I think if you don't have a lot of space to decorate, think about decorating places that you wouldn't usually put any kind of ornament or decoration, like a bathroom. It can be a great way to add more festive cheer to your home. Right, moving on from the living space, we do of course have my bedroom, and I couldn't leave this without any Christmas touches as well. So I've added some bits and pieces just to my normal day-to-day bedding, and I purposely chose colors that worked with the colors that I already had. So I use black and white on my bed day to day. So by adding a piece that was black, white and red, I was able to tie all those colors together and bring in some festive cheer. So that pillow is new from Spotlight. These little red bits, the red pillow cases, and then this quilt, which I've just got folded over as a runner, were from eBay from a number of years ago. I've had them for quite a while, but I really like just that pop of red. I do have a new candle from TK Maxx, which also ties in that red, black and white theme, and another one of the Kmart reindeers. An old tree that I've had, it matches the guest room. This is also from TK Maxx. And then another one of those bottle brush trees that just ties in nicely with the bits and pieces of decor that I sort of always have there on my dresser. It's not a lot, but I feel like it makes a massive impact and just makes me feel festive every time I walk in here. I do also have my Christmas countdown, which we have from TK Maxx this year. It was one more sleep until Christmas. I cannot wait. And then just behind my door, I have another stocking from M&S from last year, a little star as well, and then a little Christmas tree hanging that I picked up last year. I'm trying to hide the mess as best that I can, but I did also decorate my bathroom a little bit. So again, some matching Christmas towels, just like I have in the guest bathroom. And I do have a few little bits here. These two trees I have had for many years. They were in my previous bedroom at my previous house. And then this little tree, I had been eyeing this off in TK Maxx for the entire season, and then it recently went on clearance for $18, so I just had to pick it up. Even though we get no snow in Australia, especially at Christmas time, but where I live we don't get snow ever, I do have a thing for frosted trees, so I wanted to pick that one up. Alright, I feel like I've pretty much shown you everything, but I have just turned the lights out and turned on all the lighted elements that I do have in the apartment, so you can get a general feel of what it feels like at night. It's not quite the same since it's not dark outside, but I think you get the picture. Just adding the little twinkle lights into the garlands really makes a difference. Next year I would like to add some lights to the wreath as well. And then these two new light up trees that I got this year, I absolutely adore, and I love that they add some more Christmas lights. Of course, the tree itself, I particularly love it at night when it's all lit up. It makes me feel very cozy and festive. And then over here, I probably need to do some more light up elements over here. I do have this little light up house. Maybe next year I'll do a little something over here, switch it up. Who knows? I've opened the blinds back up and I've come and sat down next to my jolly Santa friend here to end this video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing a little sort of vlog style of my finished apartment decorations for Christmas 2019. I cannot believe that Christmas is tomorrow. It's just crazy, but I hope you guys have all had a very Merry Christmas season. I hope you have a Merry Christmas for tomorrow and a Happy New Year. I hope that 2020 brings you amazing things, and I will be sure to chat to you then. Be safe, be happy, and I will see you all in the new year. Bye guys. That was a brilliant and concise ending to this video, which is very unlike me. However, I forgot that I wanted to open my final advent calendar day with you. So we are on this, how can I film this? We're on the 24th. We're gonna open it together. Ooh, and we've got a little Kinder Mini. I do really love these chocolates. I had one of these last year and of course had to get the same again this year. Let's enjoy this for the final time for 2019. Some delicious Christmas chocolate. I know I'm far too old to have a chocolate calendar, but even though I'm 30 on the outside, inside I'm secretly 12, so I figure that's okay. Merry Christmas!